Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into SRCL, a fascinating open-source React component and style repository. It's all about building apps with a retro terminal aesthetic. Pretty cool, right?
Absolutely. I'm already intrigued. So what makes SRCL stand out from other UI component libraries? Is it just the styling, or is there more to it?
It's definitely more than just the styling. It's designed for web, desktop, and even static websites. Think of it as a complete toolkit for creating apps that look like they're running on an old-school terminal, but with all the power of modern React.
I see. So it's not just a visual theme, it's a whole set of components? What kind of components are we talking about?
Oh, tons. We're talking action bars, accordions, buttons, lists, alert banners, all the usual suspects, but with that distinct retro look. They even have a chessboard component. Can you believe it?
A chessboard? That's unexpected. But I guess it fits the theme. What about more complex components? Does it handle things like data tables or forms?
Absolutely. They've got data tables, forms, even a combo box that lets you search and select from a list. And get this, they have components for avatars, badges, and even different types of loaders. It's incredibly comprehensive.
That's impressive. It sounds like they've really thought this through. I'm curious about the application system /400 example. What's that all about?
That's a fun one. It's a tribute to the old IBM AS/400 interfaces. It's a really neat example of how they've captured the feel of those classic green screen systems. It's a nice touch of nostalgia.
Interesting. So it's not just about mimicking the look, it's also about capturing the feel of those older systems? Does it have any unique features that leverage this retro aesthetic?
Yeah, I think so. The way they've implemented things like dialog boxes and modals, for example, really captures that old school feel. It's not just about the visual style, it's about the overall user experience. It's really well done.
That's a great point. I'm wondering about the practical applications. Who would actually use a library like this? Is it just for fun, or are there real-world use cases?
Well, it could be used for anything that wants a retro look and feel. Maybe a game, a dashboard, or even a website that wants to stand out. It could also be useful for creating tools for developers who are working with older systems. The possibilities are pretty vast.
I was initially skeptical, thinking it was just a gimmick. But the more we talk about it, the more I see the potential. The level of detail is impressive. It's not just about aesthetics. It's a fully functional component library.
Exactly. And the fact that it's open source means anyone can contribute and expand on it. It's a really exciting project. They even have examples of blog posts, breadcrumbs, and even a tree view component, all styled consistently. It's a complete package.
It sounds like a really well-designed and thought-out library. I'm definitely going to check it out. Thanks for bringing this to our attention.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.